Welcome to the final part of Shadow the Hedgehog.
Finally, I've got all the Chaos Emeralds. Now, I can uncover the truth about my past. All of it.
Well done, Shadow. Our ritual can now commence as planned. Give me the Chaos Emeralds.
Huh? Shadow, give me the Chaos Emeralds!
Do not give the emeralds to Black Doom, Shadow.
They're planning to destroy the planet.
Ignorant fools. We're here to save the humans from their own demise. We offer salvation.
What?
Their greed, thirst for power, and affinity for betrayal has them on a path of self-destruction. Their actions will lead to extinction of their species. We're here to save them from themselves with our perfect order, allowing them to live through their desperate lives in peace. Humans are a great energy source for us. They will be well kept. Let us begin our ritual of prosperity. Chaos Control!
This can't be happening.
What was that? What just happened?
Those black creatures just warped the comet down to the surface using Chaos Control.
No, that's impossible.
That's why you needed the Chaos Emeralds.
Precisely. The comet's velocity isn't powerful enough to pass through another planet's atmosphere. The Emeralds amplify the space-time control powers of Chaos Control. We need them to charge to full power. It's the perfect plan. That's why I needed the Professor to help me.
What?
That's insane!
The Professor was in development of the ultimate life force, but he needed my help. So we made a deal. I helped him, and he promised to deliver me the 7 Chaos Emeralds. That's how you were created, Shadow. You would help us do both.
Me? I can't believe it.
That can't be! He betrayed his own people for research? For Black Doom?
Big deal. We can't just stand here doing nothing.
Yeah, let's do this! I'll crush that cosmic rock ball!
Knuckles, what's wrong?
A special weapon. This gas, once released, is quickly absorbed into your bloodstream. In a moment, total paralysis will hit your nervous system. The end is near now. My dear offspring, eat and devour these savory dishes.
Oh, back off, you slime balls!
What is that?
Back off, you slime balls!
What is that?
Remember, the humans are your enemy.
Blood
Did
I gave you
die?
life, Shadow!
That's why you were created.
Please help me, Shadow.
I've left the past behind me. No one can tell me what to do now. I will destroy you, Black Doom.
I gave you life, and this is how you repay me? The irony of it all is I gave you life. Now, I'll take it back.
Shadow!
You're our only hope now.
Yeah, I guess I could have, like, you know, crushed all those aliens for you guys, but I'm just gonna...
Beats Black Doom. It's like, I feel like I'm forgetting something.
Sonic! He can't move! Sonic! He is blue! Just singing to himself.
I don't have a crush on you anymore.
I'm free!
Sonic, for the moment, he's alive. Please hurry so I'm alive. He's being eaten alive. Let's actually try out that satellite gun, now that we have it.
Oh, satellite gun. I thought it was like a laser pointer.
That sucks. It's an orbital laser that can only do half damage to one of these guys, when Omochao can take him out in 2 hits.
Man,
It looks kind of neat.
your lasers have to be stronger than Omochao for them to matter.
I think that's a fair assessment. Say Omochao is the litmus test for your laser powerfulness.
Is that a new kind of gun, the blue thing?
I don't remember.
Oh, we don't need it.
No. But yeah, the last way is just an extra long Black Comet level.
Oh man, my favorite.
To fire a worm. Tell him to clear out his desk.
Fire a worm.
To fire a worm. You got it. He's hacking it up. He's firing the worm.
Worm, huh? Big mood.
Behold the ultimate power.
So is this just to get to the end of the level?
Yeah.
Ah, the mercy.
I can't imagine you have a hero, neutral, and dark option.
I'll destroy you, Black Doom. Hang on, what do you want me to do?
I'll destroy you, Black Doom. Finds Black Doom. Who are you?
And how do you know my name?
Guess I have to go on.
Black Doom's... really?
You just learned about your past and now you don't remember me?
Kind of my thing, I guess.
I can only store one memory at a time. And at the moment, I've remembered the letter M.
That's what I said when I ate.
This feels reused from one of the Black Comet levels.
Does it? That's very unusual for this game.
I thought it was worth saying.
Sorry, I sounded a bit...
Color me naive.
I was gonna say, well, I mean, at least commentary, because I'm just like, well, here we are, Black Doom stuff. I mean, I'm sure there's more to be revealed, but Gerald needed an alien to make Shadow because,
Dead end. The only way to get through is to use chaos
He
control.
just really wanted to make the ultimate life form. Because he was really bored.
and you know, at least Eggman reacted to it. It's weird that Eggman feels like such a footnote when, you know, that's his grandfather.
Yeah.
You'd think he would have more to say or more to do with this game in general.
It's just the eternal Eggman cycle of him being unimportant in the end.
He's literally a blood relative. He could have been like, my grandfather would never have done that, Shadow. He made you because he loved you or something. And I love him.
Whatever this is, I'm going to love it.
If it turns out to be a pancake, I'm gonna love it. I'm not sure what's happening here. I think the game literally wants me to keep killing them until I get chaos control. That's the only thing that makes sense.
The only other thing I could think of is the stupid gravity gun thing.
I don't think I had those, though.
God damn it, Shadow. I guess I have to go up. I'm not sure.
Oh.
Not here.
Hang on, Black Doom. Back it up, back it up.
That advice would have been awesome if I didn't die.
Be extra careful of your timing.
I'm not really concerned about my legs being eaten.
Also, ow.
I'm a bat. I have wings. I can get around without legs.
But will you have them by the time Shadow's done?
I'm hoping.
I'm just saying I have contingency if I don't.
Whoa!
I can use
I don't know, like that sudden joink
my
up.
homing attack to bounce off those flying creatures.
Let me off.
That weird circle you went in. Every Black Arm sound effect sounds so goofy.
And they look so unfunny. And also unintimidating. They're blobs of gray clay.
They just suck.
Ugh, I'm sick of this.
Are we almost there?
Shadow, it's time I told you the truth. Your real name is Roderick.
Roderick the Hedge. What was that? When did we make that?
I think that was in Sonic Adventure 2 Scream.
I think so.
I just remembered that.
You know, I just had a thought.
There he is. I
Why are
found
we
him.
filling up the red meter? Are we not conclusively heroes now?
It's just your inner chaos. Shadow the Hedgehog will be right back after this commercial break.
Well done, Shadow. You've gone farther than I expected. I'm impressed. But you still don't understand, do you? The future we offer is the only option for these humans.
I've heard enough. You're boring me to death, Black Doom. You're going down.
Such bravado for a little hedgehog. I thought you were different from the rest, but maybe not. We are more alike than you think. The same blood runs through our veins.
This can't be. Just who are you?
Don't you know? You were created from my blood.
What?
That's right. You are a part of me. Do you feel that? I can control you. You cannot escape me, nor can you escape your past.
Damn you! No! It's not true!
Espio, are you in yet?
Quiet, Charmy! Espio, we need you to focus, because if we don't hurry, all the data we recovered will be lost!
Easier said than done. Who signed me up for this anyway?
That's it. I'll do it. Get out of the way.
Get back here, you idiot! Hey,
it's working.
Shadow, my son!
Professor?
What is this?
If you're listening to this, then the worst has happened. You need to know the truth. The government plans to shut down this research facility. The government plans to cease all of our research and imprison all who know about you. I made a terrible mistake, Shadow. It's all my fault. Making contact with that comet.
Professor Gerald?
Now listen very carefully. In 50 years, the Black Comet will return. They plan to harness its powers to destroy this planet. The only way to stop them was to develop a way to use the very power they intended to use against them. That's it! It's brilliant! Shadow, it's up to you, and only you can stop them. I developed the Eclipse Cannon. It's the only weapon that can destroy that black comet. Shadow, you are the only hope to save mankind as we know it. The future of this planet depends on you.
Don't worry, Grandfather. Shadow and I will protect this planet. Right, Shadow?
Gerald, you fool. Shadow is already in my control. What's this? Well. Seems like you're immune to my mind control.
You have no control over me, Black Doom. I now understand why I am here. I made a promise and I'm here to keep it. Today, I put my past behind me.
Have it your way, Shadow. So be it. Be prepared to meet your maker. Your past, present, and future ends here. Today, prepare to die. Say goodbye, Shadow, as you witness my true wrath.
I am the boss fight. So to fight Black Doom, you need to charge up, and he's gonna throw a bunch of shit at you that's gonna knock you out of your charge. And anytime you do anything, he's gonna teleport away. So it's a very long, pretty obnoxious fight. Also, always destroy those balloons so you get rings, because as always, your rings are counting down, and those are the only way you can get more.
Just a bit of an observation, but I think it's weird that these, creatures and gods that always, go in their crazy, I'm gonna destroy everything form, and their move is, I'm gonna throw rocks.
Yeah. It's like never a laser or like spitting acid or anything.
Or flames from hell, or I can literally just undo reality. It's, have a highway.
I mean, it would be cooler if he, was throwing whole cities at you. It's just a few buildings, but if they went even further. And yeah, he has two heads. I think both of them are shielded, so you need to take out the shield sometimes.
Wait, how would you... I haven't been paying attention to the bars. How do you increase your red bar in this fight?
I think by just... No, destroying it isn't filling it up. It's hard to tell. I think it's by destroying the debris.
Well, you saved the world, Shadow, but you destroyed this gun box, so I can't trust you.
And of course, as always, he's only vulnerable at certain points.
that Charmy?
I think that's Amy.
Oh, okay, I couldn't hear.
You would know if it was charming.
Hey, Shadow, you're shit! Get more!
You suck! You're no good!
Shadow, you're so cool! You'd be cooler if you weren't dead!
Also, you're welcome. I gave you your memory. That is canon. That it's because of me, Shadow.
Well, speaking of which, if this fight goes on long enough, and it probably will, Eggman will actually say that this is the real Shadow. He found his body after he landed on Earth and revived him.
Yep.
And you're only going to learn that if this fight takes forever, which it might, because it's a long, obnoxious pile of bullshit.
Yep, that's the only answer people cared about.
And it was an afterthought.
Yep, and it was a throwaway line that could maybe show up in the final fight.
It could have been an email.
Pretty frequently, you're going to have to switch heads, because one gets invincible and the other is vulnerable. Basically, do a charge, hit the head, go around to the back, and repeat.
Oh, this looks fun.
Now, I've played every 3D Sonic except 06, and some of the newer ones. But I have memories of playing, beating Chaos, and Perfect Chaos, and Biohazard, and Metal Sonic. This is the only final boss fight that I ever did once.
Yeah, same.
Because it wasn't Shadow. Because I only played the game once I got everything. I'm glad it's as horrible as I remember.
Oh, and of course, be sure you do a charge attack when you hit the head, because you can only do one attack, and then he's invincible, and you have to go around. So make sure it's the big one.
God. I love how he just vanishes with no, effect or anything.
Not even a sound effect. It's just, I'm over here now. Nah. Oh, he caught up.
Is that gonna help? Not really.
Is it working?
Kill the evil guy, evilly.
Well, that's cool that you get Chaos Blast and then, because it's a temporary power-up, you can't even use it.
I seem to have underestimated the true power of
Insert starfish, and then... Oh, there's some magic. Some fire barf.
So if I'm getting this right, he got the Chaos Emeralds because he wanted the comet to have the power to, break through the atmosphere or something and, plug it into the Westopolis?
Yes.
Haha, I'm conquering you so that way I can feed on the humans because I need them. He meant he had some throwaway line like that. So he got all the emeralds, made Shadow get all the emeralds just to do that, and then he just said, well, I don't need them anymore.
I'm gonna kill you, Shadow, but not with the emeralds.
Yeah, how is, he could he have just done this the whole time?
So, he said, I underestimated the power of the emeralds, but it's strong enough to... So why'd you give them up when you were... I hate Black Dude. He's the worst villain ever. He sucks. Everything about him sucked. Shadow the Hedgehog sucked, okay? It's a terrible fucking game.
I just can't help but, just look at this and, shake my head. That's most of my commentary right now. What the... Why didn't it auto-aim to the head?
Well, the theme song restarted, though.
Also, it takes forever to charge up the spear.
What? Yes, Amy, we established that 30 minutes ago.
She just realized it.
Again, asleep.
I thought it was sleep paralysis.
I activated my statue mode, but then it turned out...
Black Doom actually does look a lot like my sleep paralysis demons.
Shadow, when you kill him, can you bring him to me? He's got to go back in my imagination.
Tears off a chunk and stuffs it in her ear.
There we go.
Squish, squish, squish.
I know nobody asked, but Cream's doing fine. Cream.
Yeah, she showed up for just that one mission. And it was a mission I skipped. So.
She's still lost in Eggman's castle.
Yeah, she's a vampire now.
Hello? Hello? Ooh. I'm really hungry. Oh, that's just sad. Never mind. A bored joke. Too sad.
I made her a vampire.
I'm a terrified 6-year-old. Comedy gold.
Yeah, she could be a vampire. I just don't want to imagine little 5-year-old Cream starving to death, if you don't mind.
Well, it's a good thing she's 6.
Oh, good. That's fine then.
You know, vampires are undead. She dies at some point.
I am the supreme being that rules this universe. I am the immortal life form. I am the ultimate.
I am the ultimate power. Whoa!
Shit.
I am the ultimate whoopsies.
This is the end of you, and the end to my
That's a
curse.
terrible camera angle. He does look really awful, doesn't he? Like, that glow looks like shit.
Only one thing left to do. To put the past behind me. Chaos Control! Shadow, that was sweet.
I hope he's okay.
I'm sure he's fine, Rouge. After all, he is Shadow.
How about giving me back those Chaos Emeralds now? Hey! Get back here, you creep!
How ironic. After the way we all treated him, he saved us all in the end. We were all wrong about the Professor. Let us pay homage to Professor Gerald. Let's work to ensure peace and prosperity for a brighter future. What do you say, Commander?
Excellent idea, Mr. President.
Goodbye forever, Shadow the Hedgehog.
I'm gonna go work in an IT department.
I'm gonna develop a fascination with tacos.
I gotta get myself a new necktie.
Maybe I can tie my chest fur. Anyway, Shadow the Hedgehog, that game sucked.
Oh, it's balls.
So yes, goodbye forever, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yes. Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, wow. Well, I can totally see why I only ever played this game once.
Yeah, I can't see why I A-ranked everything.
Neither can I.
Whoa, yeah.
It's a shame, you know. It's a goddamn shame.
Yeah.
By all accounts, this should have been good. The fact that Yuji Naka in an interview said that the potential of this working out and it being a sister series alongside Sonic implied that we could have maybe got a bunch of Shadow games. You know, like the Wario to Mario, you know.
Yeah.
For that, but for Sonic.
Shadowware. Yeah.
He gets a job at a game company.
Yeah, this game was just a culmination of a lot of really bad ideas that just didn't work out. It's hard. I find it hard to see the potential in this game, just because there are so many, like, it's not like a broken game. It's a game full of deliberate decisions that just didn't work.
Execution.
No, even from the conceptual stage, trying to make Shadow their answer to GTA or anything with a lot of gunplay. GTA or like COD, but also like dark, gritty. But not like dark and gritty in the way that they had done before. In this way. And it just doesn't work.
Yeah, like a pandering kind of way.
Yeah, that's a good word.
A pandering kind of way that feels misguided and misdirected. It feels a lot like a lot of things were just mashed together because they thought, well, Americans will probably like this.
Yeah, this was a while before that, but this does feel like it has similar connective tissue to some of the games Capcom did when they were catering to Western audiences and ruined everything.
I see that.
When Inafune pushed the whole Western thing and almost every franchise got torpedoed because of it.
I mean, at least out of that, we got Dragon's Dogma. What did we get out of this?
The Omo Chow gun.
Oh, yeah, there you go. You know what? Game's not so bad.
The Omo Chow gun, the confirmation that the Shadow in Heroes wasn't an android and he's not an android and he's the one from Adventure 2, but they could have just said that.
I still maintain a game starring Shadow, especially a game starring Team Dark on the whole, could be a really good game, just as long as you actually respected the characters.
And they did not.
I guess this is more of an in hindsight kind of thing, but it's a shame that this went the way it did, because the odds of another character really being the star of their own game is even less likely, just because of how bizarre they've been with their main series.
Yeah.
Like, when a new Sonic game comes out, it isn't, oh boy, a new Sonic game, it's, oh god, I hope it works.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
So if we can't even get like a half-decent Sonic game and we're always counting on the next one to be the comeback, or like a Sonic Mania or something where it's like, yes, this is what we were looking for. The odds of Shadow getting another fucking game again, I don't see it happening.
Nope.
I think this was it.
If anything were to happen like that, it would have to be a completely separate team. It would have to be a Sonic Mania thing. You got fans together to cover it, because Sonic Team isn't going to do it right.
No.
And we should mention, by the time we've recorded this, and by the time a previous episode where we talked about Roger Craig Smith was uploaded, all of the cast except for Mike Pollock had been replaced again. Or at least it had been announced that they were not returning.
Yeah.
And I think it's also been said that the writing staff is being changed too.
Yeah, Apparently Tails' voice actress said that she's still on board, so it might not be all of them. But according to Roger himself stepped down on his own accord.
Okay.
At least that's what he says. Although the fact that there's a new Netflix Sonic thing coming out, I mean, it's coming out next year, but the fact that they're going all in on that tells me that the writers for whatever that is maybe going to be in charge of the games, because the last couple 3D Sonic games have been written by a duo.
I thought you were going to say something mean. Like written by some clowns or something.
Written by some dumbass. No, like they do fine work. I think they're the same people that write the Sonic Boom cartoon. I don't know.
I don't think so, because
no.
Sonic Boom seems funny.
I have no idea then. I just know that they've been writing the last ones for a while. But even so, like, even if the writing for those games were, like, stellar, it wasn't gonna, like, oh man, now the game is good. Now the gameplay is excellent. See, talking about Shadow makes me the most sad, because with Sonic 06, it's like, ha ha ha, that game sucks. It's funny how, like, it tried to be an anniversary thing and it failed spectacularly, and we can all laugh about it every now and then. But with Shadow the Hedgehog, it makes me sad because it's the assassination of a character, and I know a lot of people don't actually have that same thought. They think that, Shadow's fine, or they like the way he is. Personally, to me, this was the start of his decline and how he's kind of a joke now. I'm not talking about just in terms of memes, but every time I see Shadow, it feels like, funnily and ironically enough, a shadow of his former self.
Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys said it. I haven't played the more recent games. We probably will down the line. Like, I'm considering Sonic Unleashed next. But I've heard it said that, like, the current writers don't seem to realize that Shadow isn't Vegeta. Would you say that's accurate?
I'd say to an extent, because, yeah, he sorta is, and Silver is the Trunks, but that's a really hard reach. Because I know people say that, and I see it, but it's more that Shadow is a balance. He's not super edgy man, but he's also not a giant asshole that doesn't care about friendship either. I like the Sonic animated stuff, but in the racing one, like, he's kind of a jerk to Rouge and Omega for no reason. And he, like, takes popcorn from a baby Chow. I don't get why he does that, because he's not
he's a darker guy with issues. He's not a douchebag.
Yeah, he's coming off as, like, a 14-year-old. You're supposed to be fucking 50. So act like it.
Keep in mind, he was probably asleep for most of those years.
Yeah, I get that too. And if they want to, like, play up some of his darker aspects, that's not a problem. But Shadow should empathize more with people who have lost things, is what I feel.
Yeah.
Instead of, like, making quips and being like, shut up, Sonic. You're an asshole. He should be like, Sonic, you might be a jackass, but I'll be here if you need me. Because, we're friends and we save the world together. Like, they can have their little friendly rivalry. That's fine.
We took a picture for the president.
Yeah, like, to say that Shadow is just some black hole who, like, even in, like, a Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, like, the description for Shadow's likes is nothing. Oh, really? He likes absolutely nothing. Like, so he's just a cardboard cutout that's just grumpy and shitty for no reason, and he has no likes or interests, and he just stands on hills and goes, I'm Shadow. That's boring. That's not who Shadow is.
I tweeted this. I don't know how uncouth it is to say this here, but, like, any artists interested in doing a fan comic about Team Dark, get with me, because that pitch I mentioned earlier, I've had it swimming in my head so much, and I want to write something that redeems Shadow.
That'd be great. I would love to read that.
And no way in hell is anyone going to let me, like, spearhead a game, so...
I'll say this. I like how Sonic Universe handled Shadow, where he's actually talking to humans and kids who have lost things, and you see the emotion on his face when he's talking to children who have lost something or they lost a home. That's the kind of Shadow that I want to see. He can still, do his quips. He can still, I would like it to be more like Adventure 2, where when he made a quip, it felt natural. Yeah, like, he's up to something, but...
It's very likely he would have problems working with people, but he would work through it.
Yeah, he would try to improve himself, and, like, every now and then, sure, he might have a moment where he's just like, I'm so done with everyone. But that's when you have Rouge or Sonic come in and be like, listen, Shadow, I know it's rough, but blah, blah, blah. And then, he tries to do better. I would like to see a Shadow that does that. Because even as much as I love the IDW Sonic comics, I hate how Shadow currently is, because he's just an asshole.
This is like taking candy from a baby, which is going to make it feel sad, and then I will too.
Am I learning yet?
Sonic just,
He does the half and half motion, like,
Awkward turtle.
Yeah, I'll send that kid a check.
A check? Shadow has a checkbook?
I was saying Sonic has a checkbook.
Oh, okay.
I would like for Shadow to have a checkbook, and it has his little logo on it from the game.
What bank approved this?
Instead of monetary value, he just puts life advice or like, here, I now owe you one political promise, and then he cuts stuff into the kid.
Do banks accept checks for 50 cents?
Not gonna lie, even though I just had that whole rant, I would love to play up Shadow's age thing. Like, he's at a store and he has like a coin purse and he's like, this costs $5. Thankfully, I have 500 pennies. And then he starts.
I mean, he would have been alive in like the 60s or something, 50s or 60s. And yeah, it was up in an overly advanced space colony, but I feel like that would just lead to only bad jokes. So
those jokes would be just for my amusement. Like if I was in charge of a comic, like, oh no, this one's for me. We don't publicly publish this one.
Yeah.
Well, I think I've said all I could. Jokes and how I actually feel. I genuinely like Shadow. I think he's a pretty cool damn character.
Yeah.
And I like that he was able to win so many people over just in his one appearance. They did everything just right to make a Lancer type character for Sonic. And then they fumbled it.
You know, for 2 straight games, he was a pretty cool character. He was such a good character in the first game that, like, weren't they planning to keep him dead? But then people liked him so much they had to change their minds?
He was super totally supposed to be dead. But then he was so popular that they were like, well, we can't have that anymore.
And I guess there was potential there. And, okay, we have to bring him back. We got to give him something to do. So what if him, quote-unquote, dying cost him his memory? So now he's got to figure things out. Thing is, we already know everything. So then they had to come up with the bullshit with Black Doom. It's fitting his name is Black Doom, because this was doomed from the start.
Oh, yeah. God, he was just... I think Black Doom may have been one of my least favorite parts of the game.
Oh, yeah.
I just think he's so lame and stupid.
Utterly unintimidating, yet utterly omnipresent.
I know.
So you can't ignore him.
So situationally useful.
No, he's not. He's never useful. At any point. There's that one cutscene we saw in the last part where he actually shows Shadow Gun killing Maria, which should have been in more routes in the game, frankly. But then that's like it. Other times he's just like, why did you disobey me for the 10th time in a row? I'm all powerful, so I'm gonna send my eye after you. You'll notice I've stopped trying to do the voice.
Because it hurts.
Oh yeah, so did I.
I'm just gonna watch you. I'm not gonna be able to fight with you or anything. But yeah, game sucks, but we're technically not done because once you've A-ranked everything, which I already did as a kid, and I still have the memory card, you unlock Expert Mode,
Ooh.
which is a single shot through every single level, and all the levels are harder. And if you game over, you gotta start over. I am going to try to do that on a live stream, so look forward to that.
Oh god. That's the same exact thing for Sonic Heroes Super Hard Mode.
And that game controls worse, so I'm glad I decided to do it for this one instead.
I wonder if they'll cut out all the boss fights like in Sonic Heroes' Super Mode.
I think they do. I don't recall fighting them.
Because if it's just neutral routing it, oh, yeah, you'll just chaos control all the way to the end.
Gonna try to. And then, assuming people watching the LP don't watch the stream for that, I will upload it, but just in case. After Shadow the Hedgehog, there's still a few other games we want to do a live stream LP for, like Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. But also, we've been thinking we'll continue the Sonic streams into Sonic Unleashed onward. And if we do Unleashed, it's probably going to be the Wii version, because I feel like more people have played the PS3 version, etc. A lot less people have played the Wii version, which has slightly less of the Werehog sections. So that's why I want to play it.
Woo! Party!
I'm only familiar with the Wii one.
Same.
As far as Let's Plays, I mean. So that will be that. Look forward to the stream, and we will mourn the death of Shadow.
Here lies Shadow.
Heroes cry again.
Where?
His body lying there surrounded by his friends.
Nothing can bring him back. No, really.
I continue it, but we need to stop this video at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.